Behold, this scroll without a name. Within it is recounted an as yet unfinished tale. If thy heart be drawn to its contents, take up the scroll and unfurl its aged parchments. I see thou art keen to know more. In that case, allow me to spin for thee a yarn. A tale spanning the history of the ninja. The story of a never-ending chain of battles. Raging
you know, guys, I have to say, I have been waiting for this game for the longest. And I mean by the longest. And it's out. And I'm very happy. This is a pre-recorded video because at the time I was recording, my mic broke, so, yeah, so, as some of you, well, I'm not sure if you can tell, but I got a new mic, so, it is a Afterglow Level 5 Xbox One edition. We almost bought the PlayStation 4 version instead of the Xbox One. Some of us wasn't paying attention, so, I was like, oh my goodness. So yeah, this is Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. I pre-ordered it on, well, for a digital download. So I got the Naruto and Sasuke characters from the last Naruto the movie, and I got Boruto and Sakura from the Boruto movie. If you haven't seen it, look it up. It's a good movie. Both of them are. I'm not gonna spoil it for if you haven't seen it, but if you have seen it, then it's a good movie. Basically, the timeline-wise, it takes place after the Great Ninja War. So obviously, since that, you know, things happen, children were born, blah 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 blah. Hashirama versus Madara Uchiha. My favorite character is Sasuke Uchiha, Madara Uchiha, and Obito Uchiha. And, I forget what her name is, but she is the goddess of all chakra. How's her face? I forgot what her name is. Those are my favorite characters. If you have any favorite characters, I would like it if you were to post it down in the comments. You don't have to, but like, you can if you want to. Basically, I'm like a Uchiha kind of person, pretty much, because I think Uchihas are cooler than anyone else. So, my level, get on it. I wish that, well, how do I put this? I wish that this fight would have been a little bit more exaggerated, if you think about it. Because I've seen the show, so I know part of, I guess you could say I know most of the game pretty much, if you think about it. Like, if you've seen all the Naruto seasons and the episodes, then you kind of get the gist of what the game is going to be about. But, you know, like, because it's a game based off of a TV show, they kind of changed a few things, took out some things, added in some other stuff, you know, just to, like, you know, all that extra stuff. But I really don't like it when the bad guys don't ever win. It's not fair. Madara Uchiha is one of my top favorite characters, and I am upset that I have to fight him. If you see me pause a few times, just ignore it. Just a thing. Sometimes I have a problem pressing the pause button. So yeah, don't mind that. But I believe that Naruto should have explained to Hashirama why he was attacking the hidden leaf, because I'm feeling that there's a actual reason behind that, and he's just not telling him. I think that's unfair. That's not nice. But I really like what they did with the game. I wish they could have added in a little bit more. I'll explain to you what I mean as we go along with the game. I will be posting 2 more videos after this one in the next like 2 weeks, sometime within those 2 weeks. The next 2 weeks, I mean, not like this week and then, you know what I mean. So Valentine's Day coming up. All I have to say is, don't get her pregnant. For those of you who know what I'm talking about. And if you're underage and you don't know what I'm talking about, ask your mommy and daddy. They'll tell you. So yeah. Yeah! I love explosions. I'm the kind of person that likes action, violence, explosive kind of stuff. And when people have overpowered material, I tend to go for it, like this.
The tailed beast in Susanoo. I would say we're both plenty warmed up, wouldn't you? Indeed. Prepare to fight.
Ew, their faces. Ew. I don't think that in the show they would have actually made a face like that. Well, it kind of probably would, but in the game, I don't think that they should have done that. Like, they look ill. I'm like, bleh. It's like a face that a little kid would make when he's trying to act silly. You know how kids can be. When they're like acting silly, they just make faces. I remember when I did that when I was a kid. Oh my goodness. What was I gonna say? I've been having connection problems for the past week or two in few days, cause we hooked up this Wi-Fi booster in the house thing, cause our phones wouldn't work downstairs in the basement. So we kind of like hooked it up, and now we can't. Well, I want it taken down because that's interfering with my outside non-recording daily life. Whenever I'm trying to like chill out with my friends, I'm having connection problems. Like I can't join their parties. Whenever I play multiplayer on Black Ops 3, I start to lag. And oh my goodness, I hate lag. It's so annoying. And like I can't join my friends' games when they invite me. Can't join their party. It says that I'm always being disconnected. It's just very upsetting. And I just go like, oh my goodness, dog. I've been playing by myself for the longest. Because ever since the thing that we hooked up, I've been pretty much by myself. And the only people that I could talk to is my cousin if I called him from my house. So, yeah. And pretty much, or just use Skype. Sorry. Forget it. Using that house phone, you know, etc. So pretty much all I've done was just watch animes, and I was watching this one anime called The Future Diary, English dubbed version. I've seen the subbed version. It's pretty cool. You should look it up. It's a really good anime. My friend showed it to me. It was pretty cool. So like, I'm not gonna say what it's about. I'm gonna let, well, yeah, because if I say what it's about, basically telling what the whole show is about, pretty much. Like, it's basically giving away everything about it, pretty much. Like, that's about it. So, how do you guys plan on chilling out this weekend? I plan on just like being home, chilling. relaxing, trying to live my life, my everyday life. And yeah, in school we're working on a how to be safe on the internet kind of thing, right? Because you know, people on the internet doing dumb stuff. Then there are those creepy, messed up in the mind petrophiles that like to prey upon the innocent next generation of the world. And I think that's wrong. They need to see a doctor about it. Basically, all I have to say is, don't give them any form of information that about you that could lead them to you in any way. For example, what state you're in, address, all that extra stuff, what you look like. Now, if it's over like PlayStation or Xbox and you're talking to someone, it's okay if you say their name, if you say your name, but as long as you don't give out like your full name, like your first, like your middle name and your last name. If it's just your first and your last, there are like a bunch of other people with that same first and last name. Some people have the same middle name, first and last, but don't give them like the general area of the country that you're in. If you're gonna say where you live, just say the country, not like anywhere else, pretty much. And they're gonna have to try to pinpoint out of the hundreds of other people in your country with your same name. So, because then if they're gonna try to find you by doing that, then they're just wasting their time. Yeah, 1,000 Hands. Hashirama! 9-tailed beast! With Susanos! I am getting a phone call. Oh my goodness. Wrong timing.
The battle will never end. But still the ninja keep up the fight. They fight for what they believe in, to follow their own true path.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I actually had to answer that phone call. Hate it when you're like recording and you get phone calls midway, but you just have to ignore the video real quick and just pick up the phone. It was one of those things. It was something about our internet. I need to unplug the router and plug it back in. Plug it back in. Oh my goodness. I've been mixing up all my words for the past 2 days, and oh my goodness. One time I wanted to say attack. I meant to say yak. No, See? I meant to say attack, but I said the word yak instead. Oh my goodness. I felt like an idiot. It was funny. But, let's see. Next scenario. The next chapter preview. Let's just watch this, shall we? I'll just shut up now.
And so, time passed. But the cycle of battle never ended. And as the violence of the ninja world continued to grow more severe, two shadows walked down a path. What will they find? And what new path will it lead them toward? In the next chapter, two unparalleled warriors.
The world is going to end here.
It could have synchronized that better. Well, guys, this is the part 1 of the full game, and I'll see you next time.